Welcome to episode 53 of the State of the Market for Law Firm Sales in 11 minutes. My name is Jeremy Pook and I lead Senior Attorney Match. In today's episode, we'll address the two additional upgrades that senior attorney led firms present to growing law firms. We'll have two topics today, plus our buzzer beater. So let's jump right into it with our first topic. So, our first topic today is that upgrade number 3, subject matter knowledge. When it comes to the benefits of growth by acquisition, so focusing now on growing law firms that are considering growth by acquisition, there are a number of benefits. First and foremost, of course, is the acquisition of new clients that senior attorney led firms present. Beyond that book of business that senior attorney led firms present, raises the question of why is it that clients retain law firms, right? Clients retain law firms because they need lawyers to solve their problems and they want and need lawyers that have the know-how, the subject matter knowledge, and the experience to address their legal needs. So now let's look at that third upgrade, that upgrade number 3 that senior attorney-led firms present to growing law firms in the form of subject matter knowledge. When growing law firms welcome senior attorneys who often continue practicing for a number of years when they join growing law firms, so the senior attorneys together with additional attorneys at their firms and support staff, they all present subject matter knowledge, often in multiple practice areas that match what the practice areas are of a growing law firm. They also present, that is the senior attorney led firm, they present templates and forms in multiple practice areas. For litigation firms, an additional area of subject matter knowledge is courtroom know-how. They know the judges, they know the clerks, heck, they even sometimes know the bailiffs. And knowing those people, having the experience with the court presents great opportunity, great benefits to growing law firms. And then, of course, in terms of that subject matter knowledge, is the decades of wisdom that senior attorneys at senior attorney-led firms present to growing law firms. And what we're often calling what we call the winningest meeting between lawyers from a growing law firm and senior attorneys and additional attorneys from senior attorney-led firms. That winningest meeting is when a new client can come in, meet with the firm, sit down with lawyers from the growing law firm who are often in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and then be able to sit down also with the senior attorneys who are in their late 50s, 60s, and even 70s. What the clients benefit from there is those decades of wisdom and knowledge and subject matter knowledge that the senior attorneys present, together with the continuity that the lawyers at a growing law firm present, and gives the client that peace of mind and the assurance that the client is being taken care of by lawyers that have not only been there, done that, i.e., the senior attorneys, but also with lawyers from the growing law firm, as well as lawyers from the senior attorney-led firm who continue at a growing law firm, that those clients are going to have competent, zealous representation for years to come. Okay, let's look at our next topic. Our next topic today is upgrade number 4, which is digital value. Let's face it, that the writing is on the wall in terms of today's clients for legal services. They search for their lawyers online, right? The days of handing out hundreds, if not thousands, of business cards over the course of a given year to develop clients has given way in large part to clients who bypass the business card because they go straight to Google and they're searching for lawyers to retain. Now let's look at that from a business development standpoint for law firms today. When it comes to business development for law firms generally today, those firms that are focusing, developing, investing in multi-channel digital marketing with a focus on Google, plus their websites, plus multiple platforms for social media, well, they're attracting the attention of those clients to those firms. In terms of the upgrade number 4 that senior attorney-led firms present to growing law firms, senior attorney-led firms present three forms of upgrades of from a digital value standpoint. First is the websites themselves, right? Senior attorneys might have been a little bit late to developing websites, but often today, most senior attorney led firms, and those are firms led by attorneys that have practiced for more than 30 years, they have websites that have been active and updated for 5, 10, even 20 plus years. And the Google Analytics and backlinks associated with those websites presents value to growing law firms. In addition, digital reviews for those senior attorneys that are already asking for their clients to provide them with 5-star Google reviews presents great value to growing law firms. And then social media content in terms of senior attorneys who are already developing and putting out social media content presents great value. But let's also just be realistic in terms of this fourth upgrade, because many senior attorneys are behind, right? They grew up and grew their practices in that word of mouth era when they were rainmakers and really are still rainmaker attorneys. And from the digital value standpoint, we also like to point out that it's really a matter of uncovering, unleashing treasure troves of digital value. Because that fourth upgrade, if we think of that fourth upgrade of digital value from the standpoint of treasure chests of digital value, what senior attorney-led firms present to growing law firms that absolutely need more digital content to attract the attention of clients that are searching for lawyers and law firms today digitally. Clients today want and need to know, like, and trust their attorneys by researching them online. What senior attorney-led firms present from a digital value standpoint are treasure troves of hundreds, if not thousands, of Google reviews from their book of business, that is, from their clients. They present untapped digital content, all of that subject matter knowledge that senior attorneys have developed over the course of their careers and share with their clients in meetings with their clients. Well, how could that, from the standpoint of a growing law firm, how could that be untapped to present to become on LinkedIn, to be content on LinkedIn, to be e-newsletters via Constant Contact, to become videos on YouTube, Facebook posts, and a plethora of additional digital content that senior attorneys themselves are probably not going to be developing and introducing, but growing law firms that absolutely need that digital content in today's what we call 3.0 digital era for the legal industry. They want and need that, as growing law firms want and need the digital content that senior attorney-led firms present, and the boost to the website goodwill for growing law firms, adding senior attorneys' bios, the bios of additional attorneys from senior attorney-led firms that join a growing law firm, plus the Google Analytics, backlinks, and any other kind of redirects of the value from a senior attorney-led firm's website that can be brought over and introduced to a growing law firm's website. So when it comes to today's buzzer beater, there are 4 upgrades that senior attorney-led firms present to growing law firms. First and foremost is the book of business. That is the book of business, the client list and referral source list that senior attorney-led firms present to growing law firms, present that all needed, much needed, necessary energy source that all law firms need day in, day out, year in, year out, which is new clients. The second upgrade is the lawyer and non-lawyer staff that senior attorney-led firms present. That is, if you're bringing over new clients and new referral sources, well, we need talented, experienced lawyers and non-lawyer staff to continue doing the work. And senior attorney-led firms that have, in addition to having the senior attorneys themselves, key employee lawyers and support staff, presents a tremendous upgrade to growing law firms. The third upgrade is that subject matter knowledge, is the know-how, the experience, the templates and forms, the courtroom knowledge that senior attorneys and lawyers at their firms have developed over the course typically of decades. And then fourthly is that digital value, which on the one hand pre-exists, but on the other hand is untap those treasure troves of digital value in the form of the Google 5-star Google reviews that senior attorney-led firms clients present, the access to social media content, and the ability to inherit and enhance the websites of senior attorney-led firms. And that is the state of the market for law firm sales in 11 minutes.